client asked me the other day, how can I communicate in a way and not be argumentative? And so we discussed how to have the stance of being open and inclusive. What we mean by that is to have an open approach to what it is that you're wanting to present. In other words, being inclusive, creating space for the other voice. So instead of becoming argumentative, it includes another perception. See, often we struggle with the concept of one person's right and the other person is wrong. We can only take one approach, so we argue for it. Instead of opening the conversation, allowing the 2 points of view to be present in the space, that is, in the shared conversation, and then ultimately making a decision, and that will be obviously either about the position you're in, or at the end, the agreement to disagree, or perhaps there could be a delegation or an authority or a power that one person has. And so at that point, you've still been able to be heard. You've still been able to hear the other. You've created space. So there's a lot of respect for both conversations to be heard. And then ultimately the next stage is to make a decision on what approach to take. Now, either that decision is made in that moment or there is another meeting to follow up. So how can I be less argumentative? That is to come in with the stance that I am going to bring my position forward and be very clear, and I'm also going to allow space for the other. So therefore, there isn't an argument as much as enough space for everybody to be heard, and then taking it to the next stage, which is a decision to be made either in that time or at another point with more added information. So I just thought I'd share that with you, because an argument is when you're already coming in with this determination to have to win, and therefore that is not a balanced conversation. At that point, it actually is a competition, and you don't want to get to that point, because somebody will have to win and somebody will have to lose, which is really not effective. It leaves somebody lagging behind and somebody owing something to somebody. Right, so I thought to share that with you.